Oh, yeah!
Just making money, because we make plenty of money, right? There's no question about it. Sometimes people say money isn't everything, right? Who says that? People
really don't have
it, right? So how do they know, right? Even that song, even though we ain't got money, I'm so in love with you, honey. Right? Remember that song? That guy made millions of dollars off that song. Right?
So pay for his divorce.
So because I'm broke and I have money, I have it much better. I'll be honest with you. But it's not everything. It's not everything. But it's all about constantly setting goals. I make President's Club. My goal is to make President's Club every single year. Once I make the President's Club, a new year begins. It's like, okay, I'm setting new goals. This is what I need to do. This is what it's going to take for me to achieve President's Club. So I want to encourage all of you to set goals all the time. And I equate what we do to sports a lot, and many of you have heard this. I want you to visualize this. It's the 7th game of the Stanley Cup Championship. It's the Boston Bruins against the
Tampa Bay
Blackhawks, right? Tampa Bay Lightning, right? 7th game. They drop the puck. Here comes the Bruins. They start skating towards the goal. They look up. No goal. They stop. Here comes Tampa Bay, will say, come down, there is shoot, no goal. So they stop. Meanwhile, they're skating around in circles until they finally stop. And the coaches say, what are you doing, man? We got a game. And they look at the coaches and they say, what are you talking about? There's no goals. And they're like, so what? There's no goals. Well, what's your point? How are we supposed to win the game if there are no goals? Same thing in what we do. How are we supposed to win this game if we have no goals? You got that? So it's all about setting goals.
Oh, yeah!
Morning, gentlemen. How you doing?
Good, Mr. Mike. How are you?
Doing great, sir. Sean, we're going to get a little segment here, getting some interaction with you and the guys, and training them on certain things and paperwork here real quick, I guess, right?
Yeah. We're just going to cover a few general topics, and I guess with the idea of giving people out there a sense of what we do in terms of getting people's mindset in the right place and mental framework in the right place, just to get out in the field and be productive.
All right, cool.
So that's kind of the game plan.
All right, we're rolling.
Yeah. So anyway, this is Nathan Wright, one of my guys on my team in terms of training. And introduce yourself, because
Charles Wright.
Your last name.
Charles.
Right.
You're okay. We've got two Mr. Wrights
Mr.
here.
Wright.
But
We got two Mr. Wrights and
That's
Mr. Wright. So at any rate, the merchant service business is I've been in the business 5 years. Talked to some of you guys about that, but I think one of the most important things in our world, specifically in our company, is as you come in newer to the business, and of course Charles is not new to the industry, he's just new to Retriever, and he has some good industry experience, whereas Nathan came into the business and was doing something completely different prior. So I point that out because I really do not think as a team leader, somebody that's involved in hiring and entrenched in training myself along with full-time production, there I think it's a lot like the NFL draft. You know, there's no, especially when it comes to quarterbacks, there's certain things you just can't judge about people. And as important as the semantics of selling in our industry and in our day-to-day life are, you know, I think that it really all starts with work ethic. It starts with people that just either have a desire, a consistent desire to get out there and sell, and get out there, as Rich Norton would say, and help people. And then you got the people, I think, that come into it because they hear about the money and they think the money's great, and you know, this is anything but a get-rich-quick scheme. You know, we are, in my opinion, particularly our company, we're a very traditional flatline corporation. The nice thing is, as you become a producer and you really get on the radar, so to speak, in our company, it's very common for me to get a phone call or a text from Brian Campster, our fearless leader, at any point in time during the week, on the weekend. So to have that direct pipeline to the absolute top of our company and leadership, it's just an extreme open platform blessing. Brian built this company. He built this company for salespeople. He truly did. That's his mantra. I don't know if you've seen it, Charles, but there's a 20-minute video that, have you seen the 20th anniversary video?
I looked it up. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's something really worth seeing because it really tells our company story and gives you a sense of how unique we really are. And I attribute all of that to Brian. He started this 20 years ago. A buddy of his loaned him some office furniture and phone systems, and he literally didn't have a dime to start the business, from the story that I've heard. And he proceeded to be the top ISO office for Retriever Merchant Solutions. I believe it was 12 years in a row, starting his second year. So that's how we got to the point where we developed a very special, one-of-a-kind relationship, which I won't get into the particulars with, but we have an extremely unique relationship with what used to be Vantive and now is World Day. So so that being said, it puts us in a leadership role in terms of our deliverable from a pricing standpoint out there. And so when I'm training guys, and my first objective amongst plugging you into an actual formalized training system, you know, there's a reason why a quarter pounder with cheese, one of my favorite phrases, there's a reason why a Big Mac or quarter pounder with cheese tastes the same in Mississippi as it does in Alabama or it does in Georgia, and it's because they have a system for making it, right? Most people that have had any exposure in this industry, and Charles, you might be an exception to this, but most people would tell you their number one complaint about the industry on the selling side is that they lack real training, that they lack real strategic sales training. So that's something that on the Rich Norton Supergroup team we have, I would suggest that we have an extremely innovative formal training process that ultimately is designed to get your confidence level way up.
You're not just about making money, you're about blessing others, and I love it, and I'm going to continue to be a blessing as I'm blessed as well.
And then again, I did run into a few that were decision makers, and we initiated, starting a relationship.
Oh, yeah!
Hey, it's Rich Norton here. I'm here with my good friend Sean Betson. We're up here in Atlanta, Georgia, and I want to tell you that we have amazing opportunities with Retriever Merchant Solutions. Sean, tell them all about what we do.
Well, Rich and I are in the electronic payment space. I'm sure those of you that have tuned into Rich's amazing Retriever inspiration video segments that we're doing here, we absolutely love the business that we're in. We go out and help clients on a daily basis lower their merchant service processing fees. We do it one client at a time, and Retriever Merchant Solutions has the absolute #1 deliverable in the industry without question.
And our slogan is having fun and making money. That's what
right.
we do, having fun and making money. So if you're interested in this opportunity, give me a call at 904-434-4635. We will teach you, we'll train you, we'll help you have all your dreams come true.
Making money, you're about blessing others. others, and I love it. And I'm going to continue to be a blessing as I'm blessed as well.
Well, Kevin, I think that's very profound, and thank you for the time that you've taken, and I look forward to watching you grow, because I have this feeling that you're going to have a lot of representatives under you eventually.
Oh, yeah.
Have you told anybody else about RMS Merchant Solutions as far as friends and family?
I have. I've told my son. As a matter of fact, I've told my son, and he wants to be a part of it already. So I've already told my son. My son's very similar to me. He can communicate very well, and he loves, being able to talk to people, being able to bless people. So absolutely.
You say he's only 16?
Well, now I have one that's 16, and then I have one that's in college that's almost 20. He'll be 20. He's in his sophomore year of college. He'll be 20 this coming June.
My gosh, I wish I had the opportunity with RMS when I was 20 years old. It didn't exist.
God. You're telling the truth. I wish I did too.
Well, I tell you, so he's showing interest already.
Oh yes, absolutely. He used to help me with accounts receivables, and he was very, very good. As a matter of fact, last year he had a college debt from a college that he was transferring to. He was trying to go to a school that was offering him a full ride scholarship in football, and he had to come up with $4,000 in 2 weeks. He sat down on the phone, he worked with me, I showed him how to do it. He was able to get that $4,000 in 2 weeks and pay off the debt with the other schools.
So he's already got that natural salesman built in.
He's got it.
That's beautiful.
Both my sons do, actually.
So when are you going to take him out with you?
You know what? He comes home from school right after spring practices. He plays football. So I would say probably in about May, he'll be home, and he will definitely be going out with me. Absolutely.
That's great. I'm praying that you're going to get a lot of great sales coming in here before May and get those residuals coming in, because I know that God's going to use you to bless others.
I'm hoping so. I believe that is true, that I'm going to be a vessel for that, and I know that I'll do well with it.
Well, God bless you, Kevin, and thank you so much for your time, brother.
God bless you too, sir.
And I look forward to working with you more, and thank you for being part of the RMS family and American Hearts Radio Entertainment.
Thank you as well. God bless.
God bless you. Loya with American Hearts Radio. We're here at the Wyndham Hotel here in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, at the pool with brother Charles. Charles, what's your full name, sir?
Charles Wright.
Charles Wright. I'll tell you, Charles, you look tired, man. You've been out all day, huh?
I'll tell you what, I've been drove about 90 miles down to Prattville, Alabama, and back again, and long day, but a fun day.
Did you get any good leads, hits, sales?
I did. It was like always with sales, you got to go out there and keep grinding and keep working at it. But I did have some encouraging contacts today, and I've got some good follow-ups scheduled. So all in all, every day is a good day.
Who did you ride with today, or did you go by yourself?
I was by myself.
All by yourself. So what types of businesses did you hit while you were out there today, cold calling?
I went to, like I said, I went to Prattville, Alabama, which is a fairly large town. And no rhyme or reason, I did have some good success. I met with a bowling alley. It went very well. I met with some flooring companies. I met with a race shop. Met with a tobacco store, a nail salon. So just whatever I saw that looked like someone that needed to be talked to, I popped in there and talked to them.
And not everybody you talked to, what kind of responses did you get, percentage-wise? Good responses all the way around, or did you have a few that were a little skittish?
It was actually a good day as far as responses go. Didn't have anybody that was not receptive or willing to talk. Everybody's very friendly. I did run into a lot of businesses today where the decision maker wasn't in. That's very common. You're going to have to do follow-ups at that point. So a lot of them were good, pleasant conversations, nice people to meet, but you live for another day. You come back and follow up, and you find out, who do I need to speak to? And then again, I did run into a few that were decision makers, and we initiated starting a relationship. So
Great. And so you did maybe reset another appointment with someone?
I did. I've got 2 follow-up appointments, sit-down appointments to go over. A couple of the owners didn't have their statements with them, didn't have some of the information, but they were interested, so I do have follow-ups tomorrow.
Great. And you've been in sales for how long?
I've been, doing the merchant services around 5 years, and then before that I owned my own company for 20 years, so I'd say I've been doing sales now for 25 years, but in this particular industry for about almost 5 years.
So you worked for different merchant service companies?
I did. I worked for a couple of them.
And what's the comparison to the other companies you work for, whereas RMS?
Well, the other 2 were actually W-2 positions, totally different structures. You were actually an employee of the company. This is a different structure. This one gives me a lot more freedom to control the destiny of my business. Whereas the other companies I work for were typical corporate management, sales quotas, driving you, and I chose RMS because I wanted to build my own business and be able to do things kind of on my terms.
How do you like everybody here at RMS as far as the whole team is concerned that came together this week?
I love it. I mean, it's the first time that I've actually got to meet everybody personally. I've talked to a lot of the guys on the phone. Great synergies. We're having a great time. We're learning a lot from each other. Even though I've been doing this for a while, I've learned a lot from some of these guys. A lot of these guys are very successful, very high producers, and you always take the opportunity to grow. You should always be growing, and especially when you can learn from people like Rich Norton and some of these other high producers. It's things you can take away and use forever.
Oh, absolutely. And so you think this whole sales blitz that Rich has created is a real benefit to all the representatives?
Absolutely. One of the big benefits that I think of these sales blitzes is, outside of the camaraderie and learning from each other, is coming to a place that you don't live takes you out of your comfort zone a little bit. Everybody's comfortable in their area. This teaches you how to go to a new place, meet new people, get a little bit out of your comfort zone, and it, lets you hone your skills.
Joey, find me another statement for January, February. Now, these are deposits. This is normal. This is on your credit card, all the bank cards. This is on your credit card deposit. This is a good thing.
Hey everybody, Johnny Van Zandt from Leonard Skinner here with the sign of Hands and Feet. We want you to go out and donate. We want you to go see them. God bless each and every one of you. Support, support, support.
Amen.
Amen. Hey everybody, Johnny Van Zandt here from Skinner. Hey, I want you to donate to the Hands and Feet West Side. West Side's the best side. There you go. That's where I was born at. Anyway, hey, listen, they're feeding homeless vets, homeless people, helping people recover. They're a good organization. Don't forget, donate to the Hands and Feet West Side. God bless.
Hi, we're Rich and Lee Norton with the Hands and Feet Foundation. Hands and Feet is a wonderful ministry where we serve on the west side of Jacksonville, Florida.
And this is a ministry that's near and dear to our heart. There's so many wonderful things that happen out there. Come to 7478 103rd Street, Jacksonville, Florida, or you can go to handsandfeetfoundation.org, or if you want to go to Facebook, Hands and Feet West Side. Come and see what we do. Check us out. If you'd like to give, or if you'd like to donate your time, whatever it may be. I mean, we're just loving this ministry. Love for you to be part of it as well.
Okay, this is Jody Brooks with American Hearts Radio, and I'm with Mark Torvik. We're going into this business today to try to save them some money and what that can mean for their business. And I'm going in now as I speak. Good morning.
only bank card PCI. For PCI, this is a non-validation charge of $29.95. Now, if somebody is not PCI non-validation, it should be $19.95. However, if somebody's a good merchant processor, we're going to show you how to validate and get compliant where you don't even get that check. My job. Okay? All right. Joey, find me another statement for January, February. Now, these are deposits. This is normal. This is all your credit card, all the bank cards. This is all your credit card deposit. This is a good thing. They are putting money in your account. Okay? We know that for a fact because you can see all the transactions, right? Total of $7,700.
Take it down from now.
Is it going crank?
Where's it at?
Always at the very end.
You gotta pull it around.
Yeah, this is your. This is including cash info. Okay, so we're back to these are your checks. We don't need to pay attention to cash and checks. Facing back here. Right now you've got something. It's just lease. You know what that is? If this is for that machine,
How much is it?
$173 a month.
That may be,
It's called Simpson Capital. Don't worry about it. Don't get me wrong. Mama's good. We don't always need mom. Right now, I'm seeing the gaps in your account.
that's on the, that may be we got one machine we pay monthly to keep it updated on for scanning the cards.
For scanning cards here?
No,
Oh, cards.
Automobiles.
Okay.
That may be the Snap-on one here.
Now, if it's for scanning cards, that's something different.
Yeah.
All right. Now we may not want to touch that. But this debit out of your account for $790. The reason why I need to see your other two accounts is I need to know if it's on there too.
I think we looked into that one there. That was that one time.
This is why we call it cold calling. This is why we're here to help people. Finding gaps right now in their statement. These guys are being dinged by 3 different companies. And apparently they didn't even know it. Looking in statements right now, so let's see what more we can find.
How often does that happen?
We do
Businesses
find it a lot. This is why we're
find
doing
that a
this
lot
TV show.
in different businesses,
We do find it a lot. This is why we're doing this TV show.
and that helps the customer out a lot. I mean, the
So
things
far, I found $200
they're working out a
in
lot
every
by
pocket
you
for no reason at all.
catching these
So
things.
far, I found just to eliminate that, how would that help you guys?
Yeah.
Just to eliminate that, how would that help? So we're digging for some more. Just to find out.